Welcome, guys. Welcome back to OpinionNation. I am your host, James.
And I'm your co-host, Paul.
All right, and we got some news for you guys today. Well, not really news. This is just, I think, this is news. This is news.
Yep,
This
it's
is news.
news.
And starting things off, we have another death news.
Oh yeah, so I'll just get right
Hooray.
into this. This happened a couple hours ago today. A hot air balloon with 16 passengers aboard crashes, and unfortunately, there were no survivors. Um, as to how it crashed, I believe it caught on fire. Yep, it
You
caught
believe?
on fire. Probably due to the harsh weather conditions, and it's in Texas, so I would assume it's like extremely hot.
I don't. Well, yeah, I guess Texas is hot, but
Yeah, 30 miles
huh.
south of Austin, so I don't know how hot it
That,
is there, but it must be pretty hot for it to get. Plus the fire that's already coming out from the balloon.
oh man, dude, this is why I can't ride hot air balloons. Like, it's just no, 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 no,
I've
no,
never
no.
ridden one before, but
No, whether or not, it's still, it's like you don't try it. No,
yeah,
absolutely not.
especially like if it's gonna be like really hot or any harsh weather conditions.
Dear Lord.
Don't
Okay,
ride
I
hot air
quote.
balloons.
Yes. Okay, here's a quote. First, I heard a whoosh. Who lives near the crash site? Holy fish moly! So it's just a huge fireball.
Oh man, it didn't hit anyone, right? Like after it crashed.
Well, I don't think. Hopefully not. But still, that's 16 people dead, and
Yeah,
it's because of a
I
stupid.
mean, how big is a hot air balloon? Could fit that much people?
I'm thinking if it's 16 people, dude,
That's a
that's
lot.
huge. That's a lot of people,
Must have been a big hot air balloon.
and there must have been big flames
Yeah,
to carry that many people. So holy fish moly, man!
I thought
And
at
then a
most
big
like 8 people
fireball.
would fit.
Those lower, actually, wait, I'd say it got as high up as those lower electric lines. Lower electric lines.
So it didn't get that high up in there.
Is she talking about like those wooden beams and
Yeah,
like
that's
with
what I
those
was
wires, or
thinking.
she's
Because
talking
there's like
about
a
like those?
picture with electric
Yeah, I know.
lines.
Yeah, I'm looking at the picture right now. Or is it like what was it? These little metal pillars things, like those huge pillars.
I think she's talking about the lowest ones there.
But I don't know. I don't understand though, because it's like if it's let's say if it was like those wooden things, right? I don't think all of them could have died.
Maybe
Because it's
like
not that high up.
exploded.
Holy crap, it thinks. Well, I mean, she did say like it went like fire just like like a whoosh sound, and I mean, thing is, I'm pretty sure people would have jumped off,
Yeah, unless somehow
and
they
then
didn't
people
notice and they just thought it was
because
going
I'm
down.
assuming no, because I'm assuming if it's like the wooden thing, right? It's not that high up, not really that high. So I'm pretty sure a person can survive maybe a few broken bones here
Yeah,
and there, but I'm pretty sure people would have jumped off at that point. I would have jumped off. I'd rather break a couple of bones and freaking burn up to a crisp.
yeah. I was just
But
assuming it was really high in the air.
yeah, me too. I was assuming that, but then according to this lady right here who lives near who saw the incident, it just went as high as a little lower. I don't know.
And
It just doesn't add
hmm.
up. It just doesn't add up. You
No,
know.
oh, it says like right before that it says, and then a big ball of fire went up. I think she's talking about the fire part that she saw.
Oh, I think that. Okay. That makes
So
sense. Then
the
that makes
explosion
sense.
was the fire was that tall, I guess. That's pretty big fire.
Oh, I'm assuming that because this is a huge. I mean, hot air. Have you not seen hot air balloons? Those things are huge.
Yeah, I just didn't think it would fit 16 people. Like, I just now I know the scale of this hot air balloon.
That's crazy, dude. Man, like never in my life would I ever, like like ride a hot air balloon. Because not only that, it's like you're relying on some stupid balloon. What fire's like blowing inside the balloon for it to
Yeah,
lift up, and you don't know like the chances of that thing getting caught on fire.
and the wind can like
And
easily
I
like
don't.
move it
Do they even
somewhere.
have? Do they even have parachutes in them in there?
I'm not sure. I would assume there's some sort of like safety device.
I mean, I don't think so because because parachutes like when you're skydiving or something like those people who actually like skydive with you they have like permits or something like that. They're like
Yeah,
professionals, and like people who don't know anything, and then they have to use a parachute. They'd be like, "Oh shit! It's like, what the hell am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to work this thing?"
Well, that
You know?
depends, like how high they were, because sometimes it doesn't
Yeah,
work if you're high enough.
I'd rather go skydiving than freaking going on a hot air balloon. Because I could
Yeah.
trust this on the guy who knows how to use a goddamn. What the hell is that thing called? Parachute. God damn it. Name of the company involved in the crash is Heart of Texas Hot Air Balloon Rides, and official. Okay, so it is an official hot air
Oh
balloon,
yeah, this was
ride
yeah, it's
company
like a
thing.
tour thing, I think.
Holy, $399 per passenger.
Yep, 399.
Dude, I wouldn't even pay that much to just go on a hot air balloon. No way, no freaking way,
No, they
no
had the money
way.
for it. They knew the
Yeah, and
risks.
guess what? They all died, and they died for it.
Yep, and it says the highest number of deaths in a single hot air balloon crash in the country before this incident was 6.
Wow, that just doubled. That
Yeah,
doubled.
almost tripled.
Holy fish moly, man.
And that was like in 1993. Yep.
Like, I'm just wondering. I'm just like trying to picture the scenario here. Like, like how did that thing like catch on fire? Was it because the humid wind, like
Yeah,
hot air,
if
like
you look
just
at the
blowing
pictures,
that
it looks pretty
fire?
hot around there.
I mean, yeah, it does. It
And
looks,
dry.
dude, it's a desert. It's almost desert and dry.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was assuming. It just caught on flames.
Holy crap, that is scary, man.
Hmm.
We talk about like for the past. Well, no, we just lost a video, so never
Oh yeah,
mind.
this is like our third recording.
God damn it. But yeah, like for like the past recordings that we were doing, like we just talked about every article that we talked about had death in it.
Yeah.
It was like, holy crap! Like were these people tourists? Were these people locals? Like
Yeah, it's
like
just
holy
people die every
16.
day,
I'm pretty
but
sure.
like this was
I'm pretty sure.
unexpected.
Yeah, it's very yeah. Like, how many people would imagine? Like, you know what? I'm going on a hot air balloon. I think I'm gonna die. No, no one thinks of that. It's just like hot air balloon. This is gonna be fun, and I'm pretty sure there were families. Like it was like a huge family
Yeah.
with like family, friends, and stuff like that. All died together. I mean, I don't know. Like I'm trying to look for like the silver lining, but I can't find any.
Nope,
It's just
there is none.
just
They
don't
all
ride
died.
freaking hot air balloon. Just don't freaking ride a hot air balloon. Just don't.
Yep. Don't do anything life threatening with all
Oh
these
yeah.
like
I swear to God, if one of you, if you and or like other friends invite me to a hot air balloon, I'm slapping you guys in the face with a spoon. Okay?
yeah,
So you better
he'd
calm
rather go
yourself.
skydiving.
Yeah, I'd rather go skydiving where I know I can guarantee my life with some guy behind me controlling the parachute.
Well, it's not guaranteed. What if his parachutes don't work?
I mean, I'm
And
pretty sure
then
they have some safety precaution thing. Okay, what are the chances, man? Like, when you're skydiving, your only thing to worry about is this guy gonna troll me and like he's gonna
is he gonna
open the
murder
parachute
me?
late? Yeah, basically. But when you're freaking was it a stupid hot air balloon ride? You got to think about, is this thing gonna catch on fire? What if this thing falls down and we're all the way up high? What if this balloon pops? What if
Yeah.
something happens? It's just so many things circulating in your head.
I just
Man.
would think like this is a bad weather to go hot air ballooning right now.
Oh yeah, it's hot as hell.
Hell
Why
yeah,
not go
it's the hottest
swimming?
this year. Go hot air balloon.
I was like, why not go to a beach? Why not go to a lake? Go hike.
Or stay indoors, air conditioned.
Or stay indoors, air conditioned. Go play some games, or Netflix and chill with someone. I don't know why freaking hot air balloon.
Well, I mean, shit happens.
I mean, the only people I can think of who would go hot air balloon is tourists. That's the only people I can think of who would just go to a hot air balloon
Just
ride.
because they don't have that wherever they're from.
I know, yeah. So I mean, I can't blame them for that. If I was a
they
tourist,
didn't know that was gonna happen.
I know, but like, if I was a tourist, I would go on. But I don't know, hot air balloon. I mean, especially if I was a tourist. I mean, I guess it also depends on location too. Like, if you're touring around Texas, Texas has their own thing. Like California, they have Six Flags, Santa Monica Pier,
Yeah.
Knott's Berry Farm, Disneyland. Like, there's a lot of stuff you could. There's a lot of places you could go to. But I don't know about Texas because I don't live there. But kind of sucks, man. 60 people died. I don't know, and no survivors. So that's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
like just wow.
You know, man, I think we should just stop talking about deaths, man.
Yeah,
Like,
let's
like
let's
I
let's
just
move on to a better.
no, no, I'm talking about forever. Like, just
Oh,
stop looking for
forever.
death.
I mean, like
I
every day there's gonna be news about death.
I mean, yo, but I think this one takes the cake, man. Like, out of all the death articles I've read, 16 people dying in a hot air balloon ride, that
Yeah,
takes
I
the
mean, this
cake.
one
I
just
don't think.
popped up so recently, so I was like, oh, this is like the first thing I saw.
I mean, good thing Ven's not here, man. I don't know what kind of comments he would have made. Oh dear lord. And in
That's
case you
true.
guys don't know who Ven is, all I'm gonna say, he's a masochist. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let's
That's
not
all I'm
let's not
gonna
call
say.
people out on this.
I know he's gonna start calling people out. Yeah. So, anyways, on to the next news now. This is big news. Like I have to say for myself, this is huge because it's gonna be about the next update on Pokemon Go, and I'm really upset. I can't say I'm upset. Big changes are happening. Now, the biggest change for Pokemon Go is that they're removing the footprint tracker. Now, I don't know about you guys, but the footprint tracker was an amazing feature. Sure, there were some bugs where the 3 footprint monsters would not, you know, the footprint would not go down and it just stay at 3 no matter where you are, which pissed me off. But the fact that they're removing it is like now you're gonna go basically blind into the streets trying to look for, let's say, a
Mm.
Charizard you managed to find.
So
You know,
basically, they're like, guys, we don't know how to fix this issue. Let's just get rid of it entirely.
let's just get rid of it.
Yep.
Holy crap! That's just come on, but come on, really? There's like what? It's like, oh my god, guys, this is just outrageous, man. The bug is so big, like this glitch, we just cannot fix it. Anything we do, it just won't work. We gotta get rid of it. We
We
gotta
don't
get
know
rid of
what to
it.
do, guys. Just ditch the idea.
Ditch the idea. We got all their money. It's okay, man. They won't know. They won't care. But holy crap, like the biggest feature of that game, that I mean, I have to say one of the biggest features, the footprint is now unavailable. They're removing it. I think that's a deal breaker, honestly.
Wait, but
I don't know.
you said it didn't work as it was
It didn't
intended to?
work. I think it worked in the beginning, but then later there was like a bug where the tracker wouldn't work, but then why get rid of it? Like, it's like there's no reason for you to get rid of it. If it's the problem where like you guys like they can't fix it, I'm pretty sure people wouldn't mind waiting like maybe one more patch or two if they're being patient. But
Yeah.
totally removing it is now that's like people are gonna get angry, because I'm pretty pissed off, like, because that thing is like, because like let's say like I can't imagine like let's say if I find a Charizard, right, like in this nearby feature thing, like that's basically teasing me. That's like telling you you're never gonna find this bitch. Good luck. And it's never you're never gonna find it. It's like and without that indicator of like, oh, you're close, harder, 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 you're there, like
Yeah. Now it's like even
and I
harder
mean,
to find it.
not even that. It's like you don't even want to try anymore. At that point, it's like, oh, well, I'm never gonna find this Charizard. I mean, sure, there are like those um websites where they dedicate like tracking Pokemons and stuff. You could use that, but like
Isn't there like some
like how are
Poke
you gonna
Vision
know? Like,
thing?
yeah, I use that actually. I use that, which is kind of it's kind of cheating, but who cares? I mean, they're getting rid of this feature, so might as well just use that Poke Vision. Like honestly, just might as well use it. But I don't know. It's just not just because I know there are some people out there who find the thrill of using this tracker when they find a rare Pokemon, but the fact that they're completely getting rid of that footstep indicator is just kind of dumb. But actually, I wouldn't know if they're gonna bring it back or not. But like, hopefully, it would bring it back. Like, temporarily removing it. Hopefully, they're just temporarily remove it. And
Yeah.
like, other than that, I mean, they're just changing maybe a little bit of bug fixes. There's a list. I mean, now. Oh, another interesting thing. Now you could actually recustomize your trainer profile, which is, I don't know. They're gonna adjust some battle damage. I mean, yeah, they should, because it's like some of the damages are pretty insane. I think one of my Raticates, it learns Hyper Beam. It has 120 damage.
Eradicate with a hyper beam.
Yeah, 120 damage. I swear that was 60. I remember back then it was 60. I swear to God that number was 60. And then, like, all of a sudden I see today, my sister tells me, you know, Raticate's hyper beam damage is 120. I'm like, what the hell, are you for real?
Maybe it got like a critical strike.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm hopefully like this next patch, it's like, what was it? It'll be more towards performance of the game, because like you know, for some phones it's been crashing, it's been lagging, uses up too much RAM,
Oh yeah.
and
Well, it does has improved
you know,
memory issues on the list.
yeah, which is good, but then I'm really upset how they're getting rid of the footprints of nearby Pokemons, because it just really defeats the purpose of the game.
Yeah, they just got rid of like one of the mechanics, basically.
Niantic, if you're seeing this video, bring back the damn footprint feature. Bring it back. Because I want it back. I literally don't want to play Pokemon Go anymore. Well,
Yeah.
hopefully, I don't, you know, just Pokemon Go fans who are watching this,
Hang
mean,
in there.
hang in there. We shall convince them to bring back the feature. We shall convince them.
Convince them by not playing it.
Oh yeah, and freaking just everyone just stay dead silent and don't even touch Pokemon Go, which I know is damn near impossible. 'Cause,
Yeah.
you know, this game, it's nearly goddamn impossible. Like
It's like trying to
legit
get world
everywhere.
peace.
Oh my god, crazy. You know, let's just forget about this depressing news about
Yeah,
Pokemon.
let's move on to the next one.
Let's move on to the last article. People who are computer enthusiasts or people who use computers in general and know some information on how a computer works, but basically, people who heard about the Nvidia 970 scandal is what's basically happening is that Nvidia is going to be paying consumers who actually has a 970 $30 because of the VRAM scandal. I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. How do you feel? So I mean, basically,
It was
they
something
lost
about
the
they
VRAM. Remember
advertised
that?
it wrong, like false advertisement claims.
Yeah, the false advertisements for the GTX 970. How they say it was a 4 gig, like it has a 4. You could use up to 4 gigs of VRAM, but it's only 3.5, which is I don't know. It's like, because I don't know why they made it such a. I mean, well, I can't say for sure because you know.
Was this due to like a rushed decision? Like they just wanted to get
I
it out?
don't know actually, because this was back like in February 2015.
Yeah, I remember
dude.
hearing like people were mad about this.
Yeah, they were mad about it. How the 0.5, like the extra gigs, like is not being used. Is used for something else. I'm surprised it actually came through. Like the settlement came through because this was like what last year, February 2015. Brought it up, and then now like what the 1070s are out, 1080s. Who cares? Who cares about this 970 thing? Well, I mean, well, currently, you know, because I'm not trying to say like you know people who has 970s just shut up and just you know
Just take your
but
shit.
no,
Right?
yeah. But I mean like. Because if I had a 970 during that time, I'd be mad too. But then, like, you know, it's like, after so long, like, you know, it's like, is it even, like, do you even care at that point? It's like, oh, but year passed, they're just giving me $30.
Fuck yeah, I'll take
you
it,
know,
man.
I mean, what, $30? You could get like 30, like, you know, like, how many Big Macs can you get out of that?
A lot.
Like 10? Like 10 Big Macs?
That's a lot of Big
10
Macs.
Big Macs? That's a lot of Big Macs. Holy crap! All right, and then they're also it's interesting because they're also paying Nvidia is also paying an additional 1.3 million for attorney fees, which I believe that's chump change to them. That is just pocket change
Yeah,
for
with
them.
all the recently sold products they just
Oh
had.
yeah, 1070s, 1080s, 1060s,
They're probably
which is
rolling in
dominating
that,
the market.
though.
Dude, oh yeah, dude, they're using $100 bills to wipe their asses,
Oh
man.
yeah, wipe their tears.
Wipe their tears,
Of
blow
joy.
their nose. I mean, 1.3 is nothing compared to them.
To the billions
And-
they're making.
I mean, and it's interesting too because they said they'll be distributing $30 to 970 owners, and there will be no cap to how much they're going to be paying. The total amount will be they'll just continue. They'll just keep paying the 970 like every 970 consumers until like there's none they could pay for.
Huh. So if I just bought one and then they would just give me $30?
Well, I don't know. I don't know
Or
about
have they
that.
fixed the
Honestly,
issue with
I
the
don't
newer
know.
ones?
Actually, I don't know about that.
Wait, didn't you say like
I don't know.
they stopped distributing 970s?
I think so. I think it's done now. I don't think I haven't seen 970.
was
I haven't
that
seen
980s?
960 to 970s.
Oh.
No. I've seen 980s on Amazon and 980 Ti's. I've seen a
Okay, well,
couple
that
of
makes
970s.
sense.
But I haven't seen 960s, so like they're just done. I think they're done now that the 10 series came out. But I don't know. It's like it's just interesting how it took it that long, a year, for them to set like fix this issue. Well, not really, but like temporarily fix this issue or just find a solution
Yeah,
by paying
$30.
everybody $30.
So are they saying like 0.5 gigabytes is worth $30? Of what,
I mean,
VRAM?
yeah, VRAM.
What is VRAM even for?
Remember, so VRAM is basically for like higher pixels. Like if let's say if you're using a 4K monitor, you'll be using more
Oh,
VRAM, or like textures for like let's say Skyrim. If you're playing like HD Skyrim or something, you're gonna need
yeah,
more VRAM.
I
And
see.
GTA, I know they use a lot of like it used some like rather hefty amount of VRAM, crank it up at max setting. It's basically for like the quality and for like pixel density too.
I see.
So like if you're gonna like have like triple monitor setup that's like all 4K, then you're gonna need like freaking 3 Titan X's, man, or
Holy
something.
crap. How much of a difference would this point 0.5 gigabyte even make?
Now, that's my question because I mean we don't own 970s,
Yeah.
so we wouldn't even know.
Like,
But
I'm just
maybe
assuming they're just nitpicking at them just because they want to and they can.
well, no, because like I know there's like there's some well like what was it content creators, they use like VRAM or something, don't they?
Yeah.
Like they like yeah, they use VRAM. So I'm pretty sure they chose a 970 because it's that like that's not really sweet spot in a way, but then it's a good performance, like compared to like a 980 or 960, like best bang for your buck. I'm pretty sure they chose a 970 because it's like that middle,
Like, yeah, it's
the
in the
middle,
middle.
and so people who try to make content creation or something like that, maybe they found out something. I mean, like 0.5 gigs. I don't know how much that's. Oh, that's only like 500 megs. I don't know how much that's gonna do for you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But then these guys are
Yeah,
like professional. They shouldn't really like do the
yeah,
false
that's true. That is
advertising.
true. They shouldn't be false advertising their thing. Or what if I'm gonna be playing devil's advocate here? What if they didn't know about it? You know?
And then they're like, "Oh shit, guys, we
Yeah. Like, oh
accidentally
shit. It's like
forgot the 0.5 gigabytes."
that there's a
That's a
possibility. I'm not
possibility.
saying like I'm not trying to sound stupid or anything, but like there is a possibility that these guys they made this card. It's
That's
just
why
that
I'm saying,
something
like,
went
was
wrong in the
this
process.
because it was rushed? Like, they needed to get this out?
I don't know. Like when was the 970 out? Like because I know like let's say for example if it was like the 10 series, right? They had a plan for the 1070 and 1080 around the same
Yeah.
time. I'm pretty sure they had the same idea for a 980 and 970. So there will be no way for them to rush it. But
Yeah, so, like I said, like, they're professional. They should not have, like, had problems in
yeah,
the first place. But I
yeah. I
guess
mean, cause
this happened.
that's what everyone's blaming them for. Like they're filing this lawsuit because of the false advertisement. It's like you're false advertising it. Like just 500 megs. Like what difference does that make? Like in performance, right? Let's say nobody noticed it, right? Let's say if nobody noticed
I don't
it.
think a
I'm
lot of
pretty
people notice until, like,
yeah.
big YouTubers.
Until like that one person or a couple of
Yeah.
people noticed
They're like,
it, and
hold
they're
on a
like, "Yo,
moment, something's
what is
off.
this shit?" Yeah, like it's like pretty sure if like if you're just using a 970 for gaming or something like that, nobody would have noticed because I don't think
I don't think no one would have
VRAM is
cared
that
about it. Like,
important.
they don't use it as much as some people do.
Oh yeah. That's true. And it's just odd, man. Like but hey, yo, that's $30, man. I mean, you
Yeah,
could
yeah.
that's like technically a
This is
$30
the where the
rebate.
term "better late than never" comes in.
Better late than never.
Like,
Holy
they could have
crap!
just not done shit about this. Like, be happy with our
Okay,
new
let's see how.
series.
Let me look. Here's a quote as to why $30.
All right, let's see.
So then, Nvidia graphics card cost approximately $350, and the anticipated $30 payout was calculated to represent a portion of the cost of the storage and performance capabilities the consumers thought they were obtaining in the purchase of the product, according to a proposed settlement. So, if a 970 was $350, you're telling me just 500 megs is $30?
That's what I was saying. Like, how much is like 500 megabytes worth?
Because like, let me think about this here. So that'll be if it's 4 gigs, that's okay. So let's see, $30 times 8. That's $240 in the VRAMs alone. So let's say $30 with let's say if 500 megs was $30, that'll be $240 alone for the 4. And then the rest of $110 would just be for the other stuff.
Nah, I don't think it would be that expensive just for the VRAM.
I know, yeah, there's no way, but then like, I just don't understand why, like 30,
I'm not sure how they calculated this.
I wonder what's that magic number of 30,
They also have to consider like how much money they're gonna lose from this.
I mean, if they said they will just keep on paying until there's no cap. I mean, if they're saying they have no cap up to how much they're
Maybe
gonna
this was
pay,
like the minimum or maximum they could without like losing much, like compared to what they're making.
But I mean, no, but they're saying they have no cap as to how much they're gonna pay their consumers. They have no cap.
Yeah, so they must be balling as hell in their.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
company.
saying. That's what I'm
Well, I'm pretty sure they are,
saying.
but holy crap, no cap.
No, that's what I'm saying. No cap. I mean, honestly, that's sort of expected from them. Like that should be expected from them, especially they false advertise their consumers, whoever bought their 970s and stuff like that. But I'm just wondering how they're gonna confirm that. How they're gonna confirm that you have a 970.
Yeah, what if you need like a receipt and then you threw that away a long time ago?
Yeah.
Or maybe like the product ID is on it or something.
That's true. That could be a possibility. Or like, I mean, like, let's say if like they don't have no way for them to check, then literally anybody could just email Nvidia and say like, I have a 970. Where's my $30? What the fuck?
I had three 970s. I want $90.
Holy crap! I had a 4-way SLI Nvidias, which is not even possible. But yeah, give me my $120.
In before all of the fake posts about having a 970.
It's just impossible. Like I don't know how they're gonna manage to do this. Like what's their plan? How are they gonna work this way?
Let them handle this situation.
I mean, I'm just wondering if I buy a 970 now. I mean, I do need to upgrade my PC. Will I get $30 back?
Well, assuming they still sell it, maybe.
Or are they just gonna drop the price?
Yeah, that's what I think. They just shave $30 off.
It's just gonna be $320. I mean, actually, no. Who the hell is gonna buy a 970 when the 1060, 1070, and 1080s are out? What the hell?
I thought they weren't selling them anymore. The 970.
I know, but anyways, end of that news. Let's just recap what we talked about. So first off, like we need to seriously stop. 16 people died in a hot air balloon accident. Is a lot of people. It's like a 16 funeral. Man, like it's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. We also talked about the update for Pokemon Go, which is kind of bullshit. It's bullshit. I'm being like, excuse me for my language, but it is bullshit how they're gonna get rid of the footprint feature, which was the best feature, or like the best feature of that game. And hopefully they'll just bring it back rather than completely removing it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And lastly, the Nvidia scandal thing, class action thing, settlement thing. So $30 to any of you who has a 970. And honestly, $30, sure, you may think that's not much, but hey yo, that's like 10 Big Macs there.
Yeah.
Unless Big Macs are like $5 each, which I doubt. Or that's like what, 6 lattes from Starbucks, or what else do you do with $30? So that's like
just have $30 in your pocket, just whatever.
Yo, that's $30. That's 30 bags of chips there. I mean, that's worth it.
Hell yeah.
I mean, you can do a lot of stuff with $30. So, I mean, just ended as that. I am your host once again, James.
I'm your co-host, Paul.
And we'll see you guys in the next video.